ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಹೋಗ್ತೀನಿ. ಇದಾಗಿಲ್ವಾ? ಚಿಕ್ಕದೇ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಚಿಕ್ಕದೇ ಅಂದರೆ 8
And there we begin with things with the kickoff and a very good morning and a warm welcome to Bangalore, where we are witnessing the round 5 in the Super Division League 2025. And currently we have the Student Union versus Kickstart FC having a battle in the round 5. Welcome to Sports Paddock, and you're watching this action live on KSFA official channel. And this is me, Vinol Arun, in the commentators box, and I'll be your guide and a narrator throughout this match. So stay tuned on KSFA official for the entire preview and live streaming of this match. Just for clarification, we have the Student Union in a white jersey and Kickstart FC with a slight of dark green, which is termed as black on the scoreboard. I mean, it's a fair amount of color difference to differentiate the team. The possession remains with the Student Union and they attack at the initial points of the match, and the ball's been put out. That's a good defense by using his body to block one of the forwards from the Student Union. This leads to a goal kick, and Kickstart FC will be having the ball possession. That's some great skill to invade a player there. Makes a pass towards the left back to right, left mid, left back having the ball, passes it back to the centre back. Now the ball is with the right back. Great rotation by Kickstart FC on their defense. And they manage to have the ball at the offensive side, which gets stolen away at the late stages. And there comes the skill, but gets defended by the forwards of Kickstart. And the ball has been put out of play. It's going to be a throw in for Student Union. Short pass. The forward makes his run completely back to the defensive line, and a cross comes in for Kickstart, which gets well defended by Student Union. Blocked away and kicked directly attacking the D area for Kickstart FC. And there was an attempt by the forwards of Kickstart. He was quick enough to go there, have a battle with the goalkeeper, but the goalkeeper wins it. He has an added advantage of stretching his arms and getting onto the ball. And now we have the ball twirling around Student Union. Looks forward and makes a pass. There were defenders present there. Gets blocked. Stopped and ball remains around the defensive lineup for Kickstart. Makes a pass. Gets it down the line. Crosses it. Twirls around. Kicks away. Just around the space. With that skill, and looks like there was a foul that was been called and a free kick has been initiated. Too quick by Kickstart. Exactly what you should be doing to beat the early defense. Cross comes in. Ball remains in the D area. It remains with Kickstart, but eventually twirled away, and looks like it's going to be a goalkeeper's ball. They're not exactly the goal kick, but definitely it will be the goalkeeper's ball. And now it's gonna be the defense who will have the ball for Kickstart FC. Ball's been put out. It will be Student Union, is what it looks like. They will have a throw in there. He's waiting for his players to come and receive the ball for him. Great defense by Kickstart FC, not letting any player get free. Passed out and kicked out as well. Good defense by Kickstart FC. That too at the exact line of a defense. It's going to be a free kick, is what indicated by the referee. Goes all the way, stops, twirls around, and there comes the clearance. Defense as well from Student Union, but not enough to invade the players. Cross comes in for Kickstart, headed away. Great defense. Ball controlled well by Student Union. Now they start attacking. That's the pace. They will go for a through ball. Through ball working fine. Looks like that player's offside. And sliding tackle comes in, and that's put out. Great defense by Kickstart FC. And very well run up and play by Student Union. Both these teams showing promising football here at the Super Division League. And there comes a space. Quick through ball. Will this be it? It's been kicked away, but not sure. And yes, it's a goal kick. Would have been a risky one for Student Union there, as they took it the last minute to make that pass. Here's a chance for Student Union. There's one on one. He will. That's a late attempt. That's a late attempt. Should have been taken a shot even prior, as he had got some space or done some skill to pull away the defense. Did things late, did not work out well for Student Union there, but a great attempt for them. There will be lots of learnings from that attempt. Pass back. There comes the shot. And it's a throw in for Kickstart FC. Great throw. Gets back, and that's a volley pass. Stopped by one of their players, but twirls around and headed clearance by Student Union. Good passing. One touch. Ball remains with Kickstart FC. Does a good skill. Tries to get some space, and the player goes down. No reaction from the referee there. Student Union with that through ball. They have it at their right corner. Passed back to the right midfielder with that cross. Finds his player. A chance here. A real chance. Beats the goalkeeper. Does have some chance. But great work by the defense from Kickstart. They see that the goalkeeper was out of his possession. Two defenders quickly go in to guard that post. One taking the right, another taking the left corner. That's some great football. And a launch coming in for that shot. Gets kicked away. He would have been looked like a penalty, but not no reaction from the referee there, and the ball was put out of target. But a great chance from both these teams to score a goal. There comes the run up, quick stop, passed in, and that gets blocked. It's a goal kick for Student Union. Quick passing, tries to attack. Quick skill. Good pass. Gets it at the defense. Student Union with the ball now. One touch. It's pretty hard to say what kind of formation both these teams are following. In a defensive line, I can be clear that Kickstart is following a four defenders lineup. And yeah, four defenders, three mid and two forward is what it looks like. Whereas talking about Student Union, they are all around. And the defensive, it looks like they're following a three defenders lineup. And now it becomes four. Great skill by this player. Given a lot of space for that tackle, and the ball gets intervened. It's with kicks. It's with Student Union now. Student Union with the ball, and he has got all the space. Short pass. Twirled around. And that's kicked directing towards the goalkeeper. Short pass. Turned around. Good one by Kickstart FC on managing that play. Received. Goes for a cross. Directly into the hands of the goalkeeper. Well done on grabbing that, Mr. Goalkeeper from Student Union. Defense has the ball. Stopped, passed, goes for a long range, gets blocked. Kickstart FC with that ball possession. One touch, long range, goes through and gets stopped. Short pass, but enough of work on that to find his player. Long range, will he find it? Defense reads that play pretty well and gets intercepted. And they have the ball in possession this time. And it's Kickstart with the through ball, working fine for them. Goalkeeper leaves his direction, gets beaten. Will this be a chance for Kickstart FC? Gets defended well by a defender. Still, the ball remains in danger, and looks like it's a goal. It's a goal for Kickstart FC. That was wonders done by this player on beating the goalkeeper first, and then did initiate a cross. The cross was well defended by the defenders from Student Union, but there was another player who came into the rescue to finish off things. Things were really fumbling, but at the end result, the ball finally resulted in somewhere being inside the goalpost, and that's the first goal for Kickstart FC in on the 15th minute of this match. Great play, and the referees and student union player want to resume things as soon as possible because they have a goal to chase and maybe they have a match to win as well. It's 1-0 at the 15th minute, and it's Kickstart who lead the scoreboard. Back pass with the defender. Right back, pass it to a midfielder. A nice sneaky pass. That was very very close to one of the forwards of Student Union, but a well determined pass there. There comes the run up, and the player goes down. Indication that the ball will remain with Student Union. Looks like some medical help will be required as the player looks at unease. The referee will give it a decision to what can be done on that. A great sportsmanship by Student Union player. He's gone out to help his opponent, his opposition, and looks like the player is fine. Looks like there was a mispass by Student Union. That's the reason Kickstart FC have the ball in possession. They continue attacking the D area, and this time again would have been a real chance. That would have been a real chance. The ball did swing in a bit at the very end of the side post there and fell out of play. But that would have been a real chance for the Kickstart FC to double their lead here. But a quick breather for Student Union that the ball did have a spin and did not end up inside the goal post. Student Union continue with their plans. Through ball attempted but gets defended. Stopped, passed, blocked. And there comes the cross. Crossed again but gets a slight deflection of one of the players. And now it rests with Kickstart FC. Kickstart FC tried to clear that ball, but there were some players from Student Union guarding that range, guarding that path. And a quick shot gets it to go. And there comes the through ball for Student Union. Good cross, and that's put out. That's put out. It looked very easy to me. Not quite sure how it was looking in there on the field, but it was a wonderful assist that was made by one of his forwards, and the ball was put out of target. Just one touch and right direction was all that was required to finish off things in that play. But a beautiful cross, I must say, from Student Union for that attempt, for that chance. Things continue, and Kickstart FC attempt for a through ball, which gets derailed and goes out of play for a throw in, and Student Union will keep the ball possession. Attempt for a through ball gets blocked. And there comes the cross. Will this be another chance? The goalkeeper does well on having a tip, and the ball's been directed for a throw in there, and Kickstart FC will keep the possession. Throw in. Looks like a throw in is going to be a long one here for Kickstart, which will directly be attacking the D area, looking at the players' formation. But let's see what plans have been made in Kickstart FC's bench and Kickstart FC's camp. It's a short pass. Looks like it was just to fake some of the defenders to come in and settle down in the D area. Quick shot. Kickstart FC with that cross gets headed away by Student Union's defense. And defense. S. Johnny Combe, the goal scorer for Kickstart FC there. Some recognition for this player, for this young player here in Kickstart FC, who opens the scoring here in this match. Now it's a chance, kicked away to the defense. Gets stopped and defended away. That will be a goal kick for Student Union. Student Union with the ball possession now. Student Union with the ball possession. They have it at the midfield, makes it a pass, gets it attacked, passes to the right mid with the cross, a long one, gets beating the defenders. That's a great volley kick by the defenders, giving an acrobatic attempt there. It now remains, and the deflection comes in. Great defense by Student Union on turning down those chances from Kickstart. And there comes the cross. A risky one there. That was a good shot from Kickstart FC. A long range, was somewhere just above the crossbar, but a great attempt. Quick skill, tried to pass it through two defenders, basically two forwards of Kickstart. Goalkeeper walks out, heads it away, and finds his player to receive the ball. Stopped, passed back. And there comes the ball for Kickstart FC, another cross headed away, directing the ball to where it came from. And looks like that's a foul that was made in the process, and a free kick will be given to Student Union. Through ball gets derailed. If made, that would have been a chance because I did not see any other defender present there from Kickstart guarding that run up from Student Union's player. And the battle there. Cross comes in. Defense for the rescue for Student Union. There were two players present there to receive that cross. Miss pass. Student Union break it. They have the ball in possession. A good battle happening there. Should have been crossed. Crossed again. Chance for Student Union. That's blocked. Very well done by the goalkeeper. Glorious attempt on saving that ball. Wonderfully done by the goalkeeper from Kickstart on saving that goal. His Kickstart with the ball possession and a through ball attempt. The players claiming for an offside. This will be a chance, and there comes the second for Kickstart. That's the second goal. The lead gets doubled. And wonderfully done on the through ball there from Kickstart FC. The defenders were claiming for an offside, but the flag remained down, which indicated that the player was completely onside and a complete legal attempt. Did things with all calmness and finished it off on the scoreboard. That's the score at just before the drinks break. Student Union 0 and Kickstart FC 2. Do not go anywhere. Stay tuned here, right here. This is going to be a very, very short drinks break of just less than 2 minutes. And we'll be continuing with things. And resume things soon after that drinks break. Welcome back to KSFA official YouTube channel, and this is me, Vinol Arun, in the commentators box. And we resume things with the score standing at 2-0 in favor of Kickstart FC. Let me remind you, it was just a short drinks break that was happened here, and we have some more time remaining in the first half before we conclude in the first half. Short pass, that's a great through ball for Student Union, gets a sliding tackle, and the ball's put out of play. Looks like it's going to be a throw in there. Not quite sure what the referees will decide on. And it's a corner kick, not a throw in. Raising both his hand, indicating, and goes for a cross, gets defended away. That's a harsh and a hard header coming out to block that play. Great stop, gets space, makes a pass, receives the ball back. That's great play by Kickstart FC to beat the defender, changes direction, makes it a pass to center, gives it to the midfielder. Right wing now. Right wing back to the midfielder. Midfielder with some twirling around with the ball, passes it back to the defender, centre back to the right centre back. Now again with the midfielder for Kickstart FC. Attempts it, goes around, stops, changes direction, passes it back. Now the ball is somewhere at the centre of the court. Long run would be required, but the ball had more pace there. And directs outside. Will be a goal kick for Student Union. Forward present there. He wins the challenge with the defenders. Gets it across. A chance here for Kickstart. Gets blocked. Wonderful defense by Student Union. That's done beautifully to save that challenge or that attempt from Kickstart. The defense doing things well for Student Union in blocking some of the attempts. And this time a foul has been noticed as Student Union will have the ball in possession. And there comes the ball attacking the D area. Gets it by Student Union in the second touch. They have it with them. Short pass. Having a one-touch passing there. That's some great passing by Student Union. Good ball. Goes for a through but gets defended ultimately. And the cross attempt gets very well done. But a defender was present there to stop that path. And they find it this time. Through ball attempted. Is the player onside? Looks like he is. And some bodying, which looks harsh to me, gets into play. Crossed in. And there comes the huge cross. Goalkeeper stretching his arm, finds it and goes down. Great attempt by the goalkeeper to grab that opportunity and grab that ball for his team. Decides to throw it away and gets thrown. A short throw, but finds his player with that throw. Long pass goes out of play. It's a throw in for Kickstart FC. And that's a through ball. I would have been a chance if there was no deflection from the players from Kickstart, as I could see only one player running in for that without any intervention there. Short pass, gets it to go. Makes a pass, gets it right mid, quick defense, goes in for that attack, and that gets blocked. And that was a harsh one. Quick skills, turns around, and there we have it. It's the goalkeeper who keeps the ball with him, and we continue play. Kickstart FC with that intervention, there was a slight touch on the ball, quickly received, played. Student Union having the ball on their offensive side. Is going for a long range, gets blocked by the defense at the early D area, gets bodied and pushed away. That's a long pass, a risky one though, as there were some players present from Student Union around the D area. But things work fine here for Kickstart. No problem, no danger. That's a great movement of ball by Kickstart FC. They have a ball with them for a long time now. That's just good possession by Kickstart FC. They do pretty well on the rotations and the passes that they initiate here. A student in with the ball possession. Through ball will be attempted, looks like, as the player had made run. But the player who was supposed to make a pass did a wise decision not passing it, as the pass was made a bit late and the player would have been counted as offside. Remains with Student Union. Student Union having some passes around. Gets it again. Crosses it this time. Two players present, headed out. Good defense. And Kickstart FC with the through ball. Claiming for an offside, looks like the flag goes up this time, and the free kick will be given to Student Union. And a player requiring medical attention from Kickstart FC. KSFA, Karnataka State Football Association, hosting this tournament named Super Division League for all the clubs. And we see spectators also. A big thank you and shout out to them as well, as it's not easy to come out here in the midday sunlight of Bangalore and cheer for your favorite team and favorite players. But great things by them, and all thank you to their support to the game of football. The referee had a slight touch on the ball. Maybe that's the reason a indirect free kick has been given off to Kickstart. And a through ball this time for Kickstart FC. They have it at the right side, crosses it in, finds one of the defenders and gets defended away. The defender runs along with the ball, makes a pass to his midfielder, changes direction, makes it pass to the center. Center goes for a through ball. Not the best of the pass for the player to receive it, but the goalkeeper walks out for the rescue of Kickstart and clears it away. Ball now remains with Student Union. Student Union having the attack from the left side, gets it a through ball. Through ball received, asks the ball back, and looks like it's been called offside there for Kickstart FC. Correction for the Student Union. The free kick will be given to Kickstart, and the offside call was made for Student Union. There comes the shot, Headed inside for kickstart. Inside meaning they have it with their possession on the attacking side. The ball's fallen out of play. No reaction on the referee. Looks like it was a very legal attempt. It did not cross the line, is what I feel. Crosses it in. Goalkeeper walks out and receives it. Student Union's defense having the ball. Left foot pass. Beautifully done on the accuracy there. Tried to beat the defender with that slight touch, but there was more support that was required on that shot. Play continues, and Student Union have the ball in possession. Long range pass. Gets it to go and gets stopped. Headed away. Remains to Student Union. Student Union with that ball. Attempts for a through ball. Defended again. They have been continuously trying to give some through balls to make things happen, but Kickstart looks like Kickstart FC have done their homework here, and they are blocking each and every through ball that is coming in the way for Student Union. And it's Student Union with the ball possession now. Quick passing to the left wing. The left wing will attempt it. And that's a sliding defense coming in from Kickstart. And there that will lead to a corner kick for Student Union. Short corner. That's the reason the defender was running there. And the offside has been demanded. And it's been given. Quick free kick by the goalkeeper, pushing it to the offensive side. And not quite sure why the ball was put out, just like that, but looks like a wise decision from Student Union. It's a throw in for Kickstart FC. Run up first was for a long throw, but ends up giving a short one. Cross comes in. Ball remains at the D area with Kickstart. Quick skill. Launches it in. Gets defended. Gets a deflection. Kickstart FC still have the ball in possession. Quick run. Gets stopped. Blocked. Kickstart FC with the ball. Here's a chance. Should have been launched than stopping that one, as there were defenders present there. And a long range attempt from Kickstart FC goes all the way above the crossbar, leading to a goal kick for Student Union. Student Union having the ball possession. Quick short pass. Goes in, and defenders from Kickstart FC have the possession. Remains with centre back. Centre back will give it a pass to the right back, is what it looks like. Changes direction, decides to cross it in for a through ball. Headed to the other side. And a back kick coming in from Student Union. Turns around, quick passing, and the ball's put out of play. Referee is indicating the ball possession to Kickstart FC. Kickstart with the ball possession. Looks like a foul was made, and the ball will be given to Student Union. Goes long, headed away. Student Union will be having the ball still. Will this be a chance? Crosses it in. Defense working for Kickstart. Heads it out. Player goes down, and the ball has been put out. And the players and the referee indicating the ball possession for Kickstart. We have 3 minutes added here for the before we conclude the first half. Kickstart FC trying to clear that ball, and Student Union having the ball possession this time with the throw in. Quickly done, pushed away, blocked. Tries to go in for that run. Stopped, passed. Quick passing. Gets blocked. And that's a harsh defense, is what it looks like. Looks like the player was at pain for some time, but not really noticed by the referee. It was not in his vision there. Throw in for Kickstart, and they have the ball possession. Turns around, changes direction. Defense working fine for Student Union, but the ball remains with Kickstart. Short passing. Goes for that cross, headed away. Kickstart FC running in for that possession, but it's been won by Student Union. Student Union with the ball, trying to launch that pass. Stops, turns around. Quick passing. And a long range directly into the hands of the goalkeeper. That was a good shot coming in from Student Union's player. It was completely on target. The swing was fine. The launch was perfect, but the goalkeeper was stagnant and it just came in there guiding towards his arms. Long range pass. Stopped. And looks like that's it from this half. There comes the whistle, and we have concluded the first half in this battle between Student Union and Kickstart FC, where Kickstart FC lead the score sheet with 2-0. And you are watching this action live on KSFA official, and this is me, Vinol Arun, in the commentators box. So stay tuned, have a quick break, be right back on KSFA official YouTube channel. And if you're at the venue, do be right back after a quick drinks break. Maybe catch on some coffee or some drinks and get back here and watch the second half that's been remaining to play. And I will be I'll continue guiding you towards to all the plays and action that's going to happen in the second half as well. So stay tuned, have a short break, and be right back. Thank you. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the second half and the remaining battle between Student Union FC and Kickstart FC. And this is me, Vinol Arun, in the commentators box, and I'll be guiding you through the second half as well. We'll be keeping you updated with all the drama, with all the action that's going to happen here between Kickstart FC and Student Union FC. And you're watching this action live on the KSFA official YouTube channel. And a warm welcome again to Bangalore, where this match, the Super Division League, is happening. And the current score standing at the end of the first half are Student Union nil and Kickstart FC 2. Codes have been changed, and it's Student Union with the attack this time. They have the ball with them in the defensive lineup. And look at the kind of formation that the Kickstart FC are following here. They are guarding the ball up above their dedicated line. Looks like they are hungry for more goals. Look at the defense. We see more than 5 players attacking the defenders there. And now the ball's been put away. It's twirling around the Kickstart FC's defense and now tapped away by Student Union. Student Union with a through ball. Will this be received? Yes, it is. And not the best of the control that this player could have had. And the ball's put out of play. It will be leading to a goal kick. And it's in favor of Kickstart FC. And now the ball remains with Student Union in the defensive line. Short passing, goes away, attacks, gets twirled. Good skills. That's wonderful skills by Kickstart FC's defender. Gets bodied, but no reaction from the referee on that. Seems like a legal one there. Quick pass. Student Union having the ball on their defense. Ball remains somewhere on the defensive lineup and looks like it's going to be a throw in for Student Union. Quick pass. Crosses it this time. There's a player present there. Gives in a header. Short skill. Tries to create space. Attacks it directly to the goalkeeper. Grabbed well by the goalkeeper from Kickstart FC. Good attempt from Student Union as well on that shot. Quick passing. And there comes a challenge between 2 players. But no reaction from the referee on that. Or not quite sure if there was any. And yes, there comes the reaction. It will be a free kick to Student Union. Quick stop, gets it to go. Kickstart FC having the ball in their defense. Defenders have the ball this time. They make a pass transition from left to right. That's a good play to shift some of the defenders and to shift the pace of the game as well. Attacks this time is Kickstart FC. Ball remains within the limits but gets defended by Student Union. Quick stop, gets it to go. The attack gets twirled away. Some great skill on that ball by Student Union. They keep the possession for quite a long time now. Crossed it in, gets defended. Student Union back in possession. They have the ball on their attacking side and it's at a good spot to give it across. But the player decides to go for the shot and gets collected by the goalkeeper. Long pass, directly attacking the left wing. Left wing passes the ball to the center but gets intervened by the defense. Ball possession regained by Kickstart. Kickstart now have the ball with themselves, makes it a pass to the left wing. Turns around, fakes again, good dribbling, and there comes the launch and the block as well. Good defense from Student Union and great skills from Kickstart FC. That's been intervened again and directly attacks. And there goes a chip in, but not on target. A good attempt by Kickstart FC to chip the ball as the goalkeeper was way ahead of his comfortable position. A chip would have done things well to beat the goalkeeper, but it did beat the goalkeeper, but the ball was not on target. That was a matter of concern, and the ball was put out of play. Short pass, long range, goes all the way to the strands. And that will be a goal kick for Kickstart FC. Correction for Student Union. Short goal kick. Kickstart FC's defender having the ball. Two forwards guarding that. They conclude in getting a touch, but the ball goes out of control and out of play, and a throw in will be given to Kickstart FC. Great shot, turns away, makes the pass back, goes for that kick all the way, gets blocked. Kickstart's defense working fine. They have the ball in possession. Player seems to be on side. Beats the goalkeeper. No, it does not beat the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper does great by coming out and grabbing that ball at a very risky position there. But very well done by the goalkeeper from Student Union on that save. Looks like Kickstart FC have won the ball back. And there comes a through ball, gets stopped, passed back, blocked, cross comes in, header from both the team, but the defensive header works better here. Volley coming in, but stopped by the goalkeeper. Great efforts from the on the volley and good judgment of the ball by the goalkeeper from Student Union. There comes a header, stopped, blocked, and slide pass. Goes in attacking the D area. He has the ball with him. Good skill. He gets it. That hits the bar and goes out. Unlucky for Kickstart, but lucky enough for the goalkeeper there. The ball has hit the woodwork and fallen out from the defensive region. The ball remains with Kickstart. Some skills prevailing there. Chance here. Launches it. Goes above the crossbar. Lucky on that from Student Union, but great efforts as well that Kickstart FC have put in on that rally. A player has gone down. Looks like there was some touch when the play was happening. Just hoping that he'll be fine soon. And the referees have called in for some medical assistance for the same. Medical attention being given to this player from Student Union. But what have we just seen some time ago? Some great football, great defense, great offense, great goalkeeping. All it was an combo package is what we just got to witness by both these teams. They have been doing wonders here. Hoping to see some of these players represent our country on the big stages someday. And the players walking off the field. He's limping, just hoping that it's just some minor cramps that has got in here and he'll be fine soon. There comes the pass. Long range. Stopped. Attacks. Great skills. Gives it a pass again. And the ball's put out of play. A sneaky chance, but missed by Student Union. Throw in for Student Union. Oh, looks like there was some tactics that was used just now. And I know the ball was given off. Sorry for that misunderstanding. And ball was given off for a free kick. And it's now been twirling around in the defense of Kickstart FC. Crosses the ball, but that was a huge fall of ball, which was put directing towards the D area, pushed away, gets blocked this time, stopped, tax, passed in, put through, gets blocked, stopped. Kickstart FC with the ball possession. Through ball here, working fine, looks good. but two defenders are guarding that spot. Gets beaten, gets a pass, ball remains. Was a close chance. The goalkeeper did well in just having a slight tap to put away the danger, but as the defender was present there for the help, the ball was put away and cleared. Great teamwork by Student Union on that defense. Look at the pressure that's been put up by Student Union. They are continuously attacking the ball there. Received, twirled, passed, tries to attack. They have the ball possession, and defense comes out handy and they work fine. Balls put out of play, and the Student Union want a corner, but the referees have indicated a goal kick. Substitution for Student Union. Kickstart start off things soon after that goal kick, and they have it at the center of the court. We will be seeing 30 more minutes of football between Student Union and Kickstart FC. And 30 minutes is all that Student Union have got to get back in this game to chase down the two goals that's been scored by Kickstart. Maybe score more to claim victory in this game, in this battle in the Super Division League happening here in Bengaluru, Karnataka. Once again, thank you to all my viewers for being a part and giving some motivation by watching this live that's happening in the KSFA official. Your motivation and support is all that is required for Indian football and to all these players representing their own club here in the Super Division League. And a big thank you to the players, to the spectators who have gone there to the venue to cheer for your favorite team, for your favorite player. This is me, Vinol Arun, in the commentators box. And we continue with things here. Looks like there is some intervention, some clarity that has been required from the referee or something that's, yes, looks like a player. Looks like a player needs some medical attention there. And the player has been taken out of the field to get some medical attention. Quick passing, gets it to play, gets blocked again, and the ball's put out of play. It's going to be a goal kick as the last touch was made by the forward of Student Union. Short pass, centre back, centre back to the goalkeeper. And the ball's put out again. Now this time it looks like it's going to be Student Union who will have the ball possession. And yes, they have it. To continue with things, makes a pass. Student Union making a short pass, gets derailed by the defense. Through ball now for Kickstart FC. Goalkeeper walks out, and that's some great movement and footwork by the goalkeeper to have a mental barrier for the Kickstart FC's forward. He just walked front and then walked few steps back and grabbed the ball. Great goalkeeping by Student Union's goalkeeper. Very mindful and smart. Kickstart FC continue. They're kind of camouflaging with the turf's color here. And if all of us remember, if you had seen the women's football, which had happened a few weeks ago, we had seen Kickstart FC's performance and that they had done just wonders on the scoreboard. Definitely, they were the winners of the entire tournament, but the scores were really surprising and great by Kickstart FC's women's team. And things continue here. Looks like an offside was called, and some clarity that the referee wants. Not quite sure what the referee is indicating here. He's calling all the players to another end, and looks like it's going to be an indirect free kick that will be given. He's walking back this time. A player has gone down. Medical attention will be required, is what it looks like. Some discussions between the player and the referee. The players not being happy about some things. Substitution for Kickstart FC. Indirect free kick given to Kickstart, and they will be passing it to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper with the ball makes it a pass to the right back. Right back with the attack kicks it away. Stopped and blocked. Student Union having the ball possession now. They have it on the defensive line. Looks like they are gonna hurry up with things. Looking at the body language and the kind of game that they are showcasing here, Student Union want a fast-paced game now, and that's just left outside. And Student Union is will keep the ball possession, is what it looks like. And no, it's a foul that was called, and a free kick has been offered to Kickstart FC. Long range passed, attacks the forwards, blocked, ball goes high above. Quick turn, turned again, blocked. It's now Student Union with the attack. They make a run up, turns around, changes direction. Close call, good challenge. Ball is with Kickstart. Is it going to go for a corner or it's a goal kick? Gets an indication by the referee, and goal kick for Kickstart FC. Run up by Kickstart. Changes direction. Makes it a pass. Change of direction again. Kickstart FC having a good time making some passes on the defensive line there. Passes now to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper's walked out of the D area to receive that pass. It's twirling again around the defense of Kickstart FC. Kickstart FC with the attack now. They pass it forward as a through ball. Kickstart FC have the ball in possession. Not for a good time again. Looks like there was some interception and the ball has been rested with the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper decides to kick it away. That goes pretty long, but finds one of the defenders from Kickstart FC. Kickstart FC will take things very mellow and calm now, as they know that they are in the lead and they've just got 20 more minutes to spend some time with the ball. And all that they will have to do is keep the possession, have good defense, and do not make any silly mistake. Whereas things will be completely opposite for Student Union. They will have to attack, they will have to make a fast paced game, and all that they can do to score some goals here because they got to chase 2 goals in this match already. And it's not going to be an easy task. Student Union with that ball possession now. Quick passing, gets a one touch, attacks, defense walks out for the rescue, gets it away, and the ball's put out of play. Referee indicate the throw in for Kickstart FC. Short pass. That's a great skill. Beats the defender, makes it a through. Kickstart FC with the ball possession makes a short pass. Should have been a one touch pass there back to the player who passed it because he had made that run up already and there was some space. Look at the player did not notice it. Possession has been lost and Student Union will keep the possession with them in the defensive lineup. And 15 to 18 minutes remaining in the second half. Student Union still having the ball possession, kicks it away. Ball falls in the attacking side, in the offensive side. Quick skills by this player from Student Union. Defense being calm enough to judge those skills and to have a play there. The players claiming for a corner but not given. Good skill by this player from Kickstart FC. Makes the run up and does fall short of the play. Ball was a bit ahead of where he was expecting it to be, and it falls out of play. And there comes in the mid-time drinks break for all the players to have a breather, to sip in some water and have a chat with their coaches, mentors, and with the entire team. Do not go anywhere. This is going to be a very short drinks break for less than 2 minutes. Stay tuned here. We have 15 minutes of more football remaining between Kickstart FC and Student Union FC. Play resumes soon after that short time drinks break. And that's the third goal for Kickstart FC. Looks like I missed that visual there, but that is a third goal. Things are getting very, very difficult here for Student Union. And there comes a nutmeg. Good skill by the player from Student Union. They have 3 goals to chase down now. They make the run up. Student Union with the attack. Makes it a pass. Cross this time. Passed in. Wonderful passing in the D area for Student Union. Launches that shot. Gets blocked by the defender. Long range attempt. Gets blocked again. Student Union keep the ball possession. Short pass. Kickstart FC with the attack now. They make a run up to the left side. There are 3 defenders guarding that player. He makes a pass back, received by the player from the center. Long range, goes off target, goes well above directed range. And the ball will be leading to a goal kick for Student Union. Student Union will have to hurry up. They've got just 15 minutes to score 3 goals. Quick passing, short touch, gets it to go. Plays it well this time. Great skill. Twirls around. Short pass. Attacks. Makes it a pass to the left wing. It's a midfielder who has the ball for Student Union. They receive it. Twirls around, goes down, and a foul has been noticed. A good spot to initiate a free kick to get on the score sheet, but it's not going to be an easy task, as the defense from Kickstart will try all their best to stop this. And concluding things with a clean sheet will always be a added advantage for the winning team. And the wall being getting set up for Kickstart FC. The measurements have been given off by the referee here, and there is where you can start the wall from. We see a 4-man or 5-man wall that's been built in the direction of the shot that will be taken. There comes the free kick, all the way, hits the wall. Perfectly timed wall there. And the ball has been stolen away by the players from Kickstart FC. Dedicated defender walking out to him. Falls off, intervened, and ball possession regained by Student Union. Not the best of the pass. Slight touch. Student Union with the ball possession. They attack. Stopped. Passed. Quick passing. Great skill. Played out. And the ball goes all the way to the defensive side of Student Union. Vignesh, the goal scorer for Kickstart at the 75th minute. Short pass by the goalkeeper from Kickstart. They are taking their sweet time to enjoy some time with the ball here, making some good passes. And no, they continue to attack. That was a chance to put up a straight and low publicity shot, but gets derailed by the defender. But the possession remains not anymore. It's been put out, and a throw-in has been offered to Student Union. Quick passing, gets stopped, blocked. Makes a pass. Turns around. Kickstart FC with the attack this time. Crosses it in. A chance there. There's a complete chance. Defense works fine. Comes in for the rescue. Puts away the danger. Would have been a fourth for Kickstart, but the defense did great from Student Union in protecting that rally for Kickstart. Ball passed back. Tall man standing in the defense for Kickstart FC. Kickstart FC having all the time to make some directions, and the ball's put out of play. Not quite sure what is the reason there, and the reason flows through. The physio gets uh, confused between who is supposed to give attention to, as there were two players who were fallen down, and the actual one was somewhere far. Another player looks like he was just adjusting his sock. But yes, there's one player from Kickstart FC who's gone down, and the medical attention has is been given to him. Play resumes, and the ball is with the goalkeeper for Kickstart FC. And the goalkeeper will wait for the forwards to come close so that he can have a grab on the ball. Some good tactics to spend some time with the ball. And we have less than 10 minutes remaining in this match, and a huge task for Student Union to get on the score sheet. Fakes it, makes a pass, received. Can be That's a good pass. Will the player receive it? Yes, he does. But the flag goes up and indication comes in telling it's a goal kick. Kickstart FC will be having the goal kick. Short pass makes it go through, gets blocked. That's a wonderful pass there from Student Union. Just enough space to received by the forward. Cleared away by Kickstart FC. Ball goes all the way out and it'll be a throw in for Student Union. Student Union with the attack. They have it on their defensive side. Gives it a through ball. Gets defended by Kickstart FC. Another pass gets defended again. Blocked, passed. Makes a pass, turns around. It's a good turn coming in from Kickstart FC. Kicked away, blocked. Gets blocked. Ball is there somewhere in the defense of Student Union. Now to the center of the court. Makes it a pass to the left back. Left back with the ball. Will be launching it forward. Gives it to a attempt to a through ball, but no players making that run to receive it. Kickstart FC regain the ball possession. The ball remains at the center with their defense now. Makes a pass back, received, passed again, received. Good passing. There comes the pass. Pass back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper with that long range attempt. Stopped. Pushed front, blocked. There comes the pass. Not the best of the through ball. The goalkeeper did well walking out, and the defense was always there to protect that range for the shot. Very well done on the defense, Kickstart FC. They managed to gain the ball possession, and play continues here with that long goal kick And a high knee action has been noticed by the referee. That's the reason a free kick has been given to Student Union. Made a pass. That's pushed away. Long range. Cuts it in. Pushed away again by Kickstart FC's defense. It's going to be a throw in for Student Union, is what it looks like. Yes, it is. Student Union with the ball possession. Player goes down but keeps the ball with him. Tries to attack, tries to fake, makes a pass this time. Changes direction, passes it back. We see less than 5 minutes of game remaining in this match between Kickstart FC and Student Union. Quick short pass. Gives it to go. Blocked and passed. There comes the attack from Kickstart FC now. Looks like they want to finish off with a goal as well. But that gets intervened. A jersey gets pulled. That's going to be an illegal tackle. Usually we see cards coming out, but that was not a very harsh one here. That's the reason the referee has given a warning and a free kick to Student Union. Ball remains with the Student Union. Short pass. And the player has gone down. Looks like there was a heel that was cramped there for him. Student Union with the attack. Regained by Kickstart FC. The players up on his feet. Kickstart FC with the ball possession. Long range pass. He's waiting for his goalkeeper to come out and collect that one, and he does so. Student Union with the ball possession. Through ball. And the ball's put out of play. Student Union will keep the ball possession, and a throw in is awarded to Student Union. Good pass. Great skill. Kickstart FC with the attack. They take the ball through. Good dribbling there. He takes it all the way to the right wing. Turns around. There are no players to make a pass on and passes it back. Long range pass. Flag stays down. Cross comes in. Gets blocked by the defense of Student Union. Good attempt on that block. Short pass. Attacks. Goes all the way. And it's been regained by Kickstart FC. Kickstart FC having the ball possession. Passes back to the goalkeeper. Ball remains with the defense. Short pass. And we have hit the 90 minutes in this match. We will be having some added minutes. Long range. Flag goes up and indication that the ball will remain with Student Union for the throw-in. Student Union with the ball possession. 5 minutes of added time there. And 5 minutes are all that Student Union has got to get on the score sheet. Quick fake, stops, blocked, stopped again. It's a pass. Player slightly goes down. Some tackle there. Harsh defense, harsh tackle. But referee says, let's keep the game going. Long range cross. Will this be received by the forwards of Student Union? There's a dedicated defender guarding that spot. Good skill. Gets a nutmeg, is what it looks like. Passes it back to his player. Cross walks in. Gets stopped by one of his player, but cleared away by Kickstart FC. Student Union keep the ball possession. Good skill, blocks, stopped. And another shot coming in from Kickstart, just off target. That was a good shot from the center of the court, some just around the D area, but it was just missing some inches from the post, and that's the reason the ball's been put out. And possession has been given to Student Union. Student Union with the attack. Blocked, passed, turned around, goes all the way, attacks the D area, launches that shot, not the hardest of the attempts, goes very mellow and slow towards the goalkeeper. Difficult to launch as there were two defenders present there, but still the player managed well on giving that launch. Kickstart FC having a good time passing the ball around themselves. They've made a square there. Now they decide to include the goalkeeper as well. And the goalkeeper passes it out. Blocked, stopped, somewhere around. Good passing. Stopped. And not the best communication there. The player was confused if the ball was for him or what was happening, and results in giving a throw in for Student Union. Quick passing. Center of the court. Passes to the left wing. Left wing with some skills. Crosses it this time. And that's a goal. That's a wonderful goal coming in from Student Union. Targets the top corner. Beautifully done. That was a bullet directed towards the goalpost, and Student Union succeed in scoring the first goal in this match in the added minutes, in 90 plus minutes. But a great goal coming in from that player from Student Union. Attacks the top right corner, gets it on the score sheet. Kickstart FC will be a little bit disappointed that they could not get a clean sheet here in this match. But definitely the win looks in their favor as we've got less than a minute remaining in this match. Kickstart FC continue to attack. Looks like they want to reply to that goal that was scored by Student Union. Gets bodied. And the ball's put out of play. Looks like it's a goal kick for Student Union. Quick passing. Through ball for Student Union. They make a run up. Harsh run up there. Good passing. Through ball. Goalkeeper walks out. And there comes the clearance from the goalkeeper. But the referees are indicating for a free kick, is what it looks like. And yes, it is. Looks like there was some foul or offside that was called on a free kick. This will be the last kick in this match, and after this, looks like the whistle will flow through. And there comes the whistle. That's it from this match between Kickstart FC and Student Union FC, with the score standing at Kickstart FC 3 and Student Union 1. The late goal coming in from Student Union did managed them to get on the score sheet, and that's it. We conclude that Kickstart FC have been crowned winners in this match. And thank you for being such a wonderful audience. This is me, Vinol Arun, in the commentators box, and you are watching this action live on Sports Paddock and on the KSFA official YouTube channel. Thank you for being such an amazing audience. Stay tuned for more such matches on the KSFA official, and keep supporting and keep cheering for your favorite team and favorite player. Thank you. Have a nice day.